What is up, ladies and dickheads? How you guys doing today? Alrighty then. As you can see, the rain has gone away, and all we got is skies as blue as some Smurf sugar walls, and it couldn't be any nicer right now. It's probably a smooth, like, I'd say 72 outside right now. It's real nice out here, actually, and had to go ahead and go out on a ride. Got some Patron Q&A questions to go ahead and go through, and we're gonna enjoy some fresh air. All right, so our first question is from Nikita S, and she asks, favorite genre, band, artist, and if I've ever heard of Institutionalized from Ice-T. So my favorite band genre, man, that's literally, especially for me, I'm heavy in the music shit. Like I've mentioned before, I've been playing instruments since I was in 2nd grade. I played clarinet, flute, piccolo flute, drums, guitar being my main bitch for at least 17 years now. I think it's been about 17 years, 16 years, something like that. So favorite genre, I literally, if you guys don't know already, I have my own Baker X Derrick, it's called Baker X Derrick Certified Slappers playlist, and it's essentially like my go-to Spotify playlist I listen to every day. Every Twitch stream I do every day, I fucking have that playing in the background. If you just go through that, start looking at some of the artists in that'll definitely give you a wide spectrum of what kind of shit I listen to. I'm never a 4-time sneezer. Shit. I fucking hate sneezing in helmets too. It's disgusting! Wonder if like all the alleys are any more empty now. Like there's a really ghetto alley over here. Let's see how it looks. And I'm also wearing a red sweatshirt, so that might not fare too well. Okay, Tom. Okay, Mike. It looks like we're gonna go ahead and make a quick turn into this ghetto alleyway here, and we're gonna go ahead and go in with a red sweater because who cares? Because I forgot that I had a red sweater. We're gonna see somebody here going ahead and getting them some water. Hello, how you doing, buddy?
Crazy.
Oh shit!
Go stupid!
Almost ran over a rat.
Crazy. Go stupid!
Oh my lord! I didn't even know this thing existed right here. Wow. I'm probably gonna have like 13 heroin needles stuck in my tires now. Hola! Hola! Ooh, look at those beautiful mountains. It really is. I've been hearing about how much more clear LA and shit is lately because of like far less cars driving around and shit. And you surely can definitely tell how clear it is just by looking at that mountain right there. It looks like a damn, like a poster card, but even more clear than that. Is he selling masks? Dang, he's got those medical masks on deck. On deck. You got those masks on deck? Are those masks on deck? How much? That guy gets all my respect. What better to do in a pandemic than fucking literally hustle masks on the street corner? Dude, that right there is 100% certified OG hustler right there. And he's young. He's got his mind on the right spot. He's like, you know what? I can't make money going to work. I'm going to make money on the corner, and I'm going to sell some masks to some of these dudes that are on the streets. Dude, that Charger color is fire. That dark green. I'd take that car just how it is. That's just hot. Is that like a fucking Goody Hole olive? Or it could be like a Coochie Puss green. Something in the mix. Maybe they mixed the olive Goody Hole with the Coochie Puss green and made some sort of a mutual hybrid color. Damn, it smells like a busted open sewer right here. Blech. Oh my god, this whole neighborhood smells like an open shithole. Like a literal shit pit. Oh, I'm about to go north a little bit. But in terms of my favorite genre, band and artist. I can give you some of my favorite bands growing up. I remember when I was like when I was a teen, my favorite band, and obviously this is growing up in like, you know, the 90s and early 2000s, fucking Korn was one of my favorite bands growing up. Everyone loved Korn. Suicide Silence with Mitch back in the day, and I lived in Riverside, which is where they were from back then, and I was in love with Suicide Silence. This is way before Mitch died, but Suicide Silence was like my favorite band in high school, definitely. But one band I really love is like I've loved throughout the years, you know, Parkway Drive, Miss May I. Definitely, if you did end up looking at my Spotify list, you see tons and tons of oldies. I love a lot of oldies. I'm talking back to the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, all that. It's all my favorite genres of music. Just back when music was just made with that soul and passion. You know, there's still some good shit out today, but it's more far few and in between, so it's not as good. Oh shit, they finally tearing down all the rest of these projects. These are all the projects right here. Then they fucking closed all of them down and just tore down every apartment building there was. You want to talk about a good metal detecting spot, but I definitely can't go in there. It's all locked down. It's probably all private property, obviously. Our next question here is from Dan Urschel, and he says, do you remember the last time you legitimately shit your pants? I actually wish I did. I can't assure you, you know, without getting too nasty with it, you know, I've dropped ass a couple of times where I shouldn't have, you know, within maybe the past 5 or 10 years, but that might have been the closest I've been to actually like legitimately shitting my pants. And then we got one from, oh, then I forgot to write my damn names for my last 2 questions, but I'll put their name right here because I can see it in my edit. And that is my most embarrassing childhood moment. Ooh, man, the amount of embarrassing childhood moments I've had, I mean, I'm sure we all have, but I've had some pretty fucking embarrassing childhood moments, I'm not gonna lie. I remember me and my friend in school, we went to his house and he thought his parents were at work, and we were smoking weed out of a fucking, like, you know, the old can method back in the day. Like, if you smoke weed, you've at least smoked weed out of a can one time in your life, and obviously it's hopefully when you're younger, because you don't want to do that shit when you're actually old enough and smart enough to realize that ain't fucking good to be doing. But we went and we were smoking weed out of a can, and this dude, as we're in the backyard, and you ain't smelling fucking or hiding weed smell at all, and this dude's fucking dad comes pulling in, just starting to yell at his ass nonstop, and I just was like fucking playing Whistly Dixie in my head and like and walked right out the fucking door and dipped the fuck home quick status. Damn, don't those mountains look so picturesque? Like, it actually is extremely clear out right now. Like, I can see as far as everything goes. Wow, an Ace Hardware. Dude, I feel like I got more top end, because I used to like be at 55 more towards the 8. Now I'm a little, it's like, it feels like it's pushing me a lot more now. I like it.
Shove that bike up your ass!
I mean, I had one embarrassing moment too, and I think I've mentioned this story in the past before, but I'll say it again. One time, me and my dad, we were hanging out at his friend's house, and I was fucking with him in his sleep with a squirt gun and squirting him in the face. And he woke up drunk and he started just chasing me, and I ran full speed into like his friend's, like his friend's house's like glass door that went to their backyard, and the glass didn't crack or break or anything, and it just flexed and fucking bent just from how hard my face went into this damn thing. And that was a really embarrassing moment as well. And this one's extremely embarrassing too, and you know how embarrassing this was just from how young I was and how much I actually remember it. I had daycare when I was like 1st, 2nd grade age, and it was just a place because my mom had to drop me off. She was single, and she had to, like, you know, drop me off, and they would walk us to school. And I remember one time at the daycare I had to take a fucking dump, and I did, and unfortunately the toilet was overflowing and it clogged afterwards, and my dumb ass grabbed this shit out of the toilet and threw it in the trash can because I was that fucking scared that someone was gonna go in after me and see that and blame me for it, which obviously they could because it was me. And that was an extremely pitiful moment for damn sure. So after I used my paper towel tweezers to literally throw shit in the trash, I honestly, I don't remember whatever happened after that, but I can only imagine whoever had to take the trash out there that day hopefully didn't see that or have to deal with that in any bad way. And I'm sure there was probably so many more childhood embarrassment stories, but I haven't been a kid in so long that a lot of them kind of go over the dickhead. And we got our last question here, and they ask, do I still have the Sex 3 Sex? And that's a big yes. Not only do I have it, I actually was trying to fix it, and I got a new fuel pump for it and everything because I noticed my old one wasn't priming at all, and this one wasn't priming, so there's like some electrical shit going on. At the current moment, now that the good old Grom's all up and going, and this shit's all done and taken care of, my next plan, because I have the top end that was graciously sent to me like 2 years ago, I'm gonna just say fuck it and try my best at rebuilding my DR200 top end, because not only will it be cool and I can like do some more fucking engine work and try, another thing is I have nothing to lose with that bike. That bike's literally sitting there like fucking piston seized up and shit. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna go ahead and try to rebuild that guy. But that's the next main thing. Coronavirus supplies, masks. Dude, people are fucking hustling this shit so hard right now. It's so funny. But you can't knock him for it. That shit's really smart. But once that's all taken care of, I then will hope to I do want to revitalize my ZX6R and shit too, but that thing needs like wiring shit going on, you know what I'm saying? That one's gonna be a little bit more you know, a little bit more tedious to get to going and shit. I'm gonna have to get right up, go fucking fist deep in that goodie hole to go ahead and get that baby up and going again. But it's on the list, it's on the list, it's on the list. And definitely planning on doing all this, you know, while all this shit's going on. We're pretty much forced to stay home every single day as much as possible. I can't go anywhere. I'm out making these videos, but I'm not going anywhere or interacting with anyone, you know what I mean? So at least I can still ride, thankfully, and go out, get fresh air like this. But on that note, I think it's time for me to go ahead and get back home and hunker my ass down and Twitch stream. Not sure if any of you guys watch Twitch or have your Twitch app or whatever, but I've been twitching even more than I already do. So if you guys are ever bored at home, you want to stop by Twitch, go ahead and check it out. I'm there almost every single day, and we're always shooting the cheats together on there, having a good time. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out once again as well on here. And yeah, as always, links will be down below if you want to support me in any way, shape, or form. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the out of that like button, and you guys have a real good day. I'll see you guys later.